Yeah.
Right. So is it true, the rumor I heard, that you're planning on changing your name to something a little more...
No, like Michael G.
I thought it was Mikey G.
Mikey G, Sweet Mikey G.
Yeah.
Blind Lemons, Sweet Mikey G.
Well, it'd be easier for people to remember.
No, I think that's one of those things. People are always asking me, why am I not more well known? And but my last name is difficult for people that are not literate.
My point exactly.
And so I tend to have a very literate audience. There's a bug on my finger. Check that out. What is that? Is that one of those Mexican kissing bugs? Sucks your blood after applying the saliva, and it has an anesthetic, and it deadens your skin, and then it sucks the blood right out of you. Is that what that is? Do you see that?
Yes, it is.
Is that what that is?
Yes, that's what it is.
Okay. Life in Arizona.
It's too late.
Yeah, we're just borrowing this space from all the critters that really live here.
Yes.
So, anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm perfectly happy having a smaller audience that is a lot smarter than some of the other guitar players that have a bigger audience, but people in that audience are not familiar with Michael Hedges or Leo or Preston Fahey or some of the other. I mean, there's so many great guitar players that are out there, and some of us have a big audience and some of us have a smaller audience, and the size of our audience and the number of CDs that we sell and all that stuff is really irrelevant. The only thing that matters is the music. If you can answer the question, are you true to the music? Are you true to yourself? And that's really what it comes down to. There's guitar players out there that are so brilliant, and nobody knows who they are. There's a guitarist in tiny little Trinidad, Colorado. Her name is Jackie Gibson, and I will eat my hat if she is not the finest single female solo acoustic instrumental composer and performer, guitar player. Technically she is out of this world, and her compositions are as good or better than anything I've heard in the last 15 years from anyone. And nobody knows. Precious few people know who Jackie Gibson is. There's another female guitarist who very few people know about. Her name is Vicki Genfan. You ever heard Vicki Genfan?
No, it's good enough.
Vicki is absolutely amazing. Open tuning, finger style, compositions are top-notch. She sings like an angel. She's got a beautiful voice. She writes amazing songs. Compositions, her guitar playing, absolutely first-rate. And unfortunately, people like Jackie Gibson and Vicki Genfan don't get the press that they should get. They don't have the recognition that they deserve. And people are always saying that to me. Why am I not more famous? Well, I'm not out looking to become famous. I'm just out to play my music and be a good person and honor the memory of the guitarists who have helped inspire me and inform my own playing, and try to be honorable in the process, and to defend that honor from the wicked forces of the commercial marketplace that tend to make this beautiful art into an ass-wiggling contest.
This has been well documented, but some people may not know the story behind the fact that you use your nails, you grow your nails long in your right hand, rather than using a thumb pick and finger picks like you used to use once upon a time.
I still use my thumb pick.
I noticed that on 12 string occasionally you do,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But
it depends on the song. If the song calls for, a variety of different textures, there's some points in the song where I'll be playing with the fleshy tips of my right hand fingertips, and then there'll be other points where I attack a lot harder with the nails. And there's so much I do in terms of upstroke and downstroke and muting and just little effects that if you play with a thumb pick and finger picks, or just a thumb pick and your nails, or a flat pick and your fingers, you know, you're really limiting yourself. I mean, there are things you can do with all of those accessories that are song specific, that the song will benefit from. If you have a variety of techniques in your palette, and you're able to think and listen, you know, will this song be better with finger picks? Will this song be better with whatever?
But there was a time you used strictly finger picks and a thumb pick,
Well, there was
right?
a time when the music that I played was all, you know, that was fine.
And
music.
I heard a story as to how you got rid of those finger picks. Is it a
What
true
story might that have been?
Where somebody had you throw them into the toilet, basically?
I never threw my finger picks down the toilet.
Somebody threw them down for you then.
Somebody did throw my finger picks down the toilet,
Who was this?
unbeknownst to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't even realize
Really?
what was happening.
Is this before a concert or something?
This was
or-
after a concert and before my next concert.
Wow. Huh?
It was Leo.
Leo.
Leo. Yeah, it was Leo. And so we're playing on a Prairie Home Companion, and Leo is on and I'm on, and you know, he keeps coming back to me, and there I am playing with finger picks, and he says, "Michael, you really got to get rid of those finger picks." And so I said, well, you know, give me time. And so anyway, after we had just played on a Prairie Home Companion, we were downstairs in one of these rooms backstage at the World Theater in St. Paul, Minnesota. And I went upstairs to sign some paperwork, and I had been playing with Leo. I had done some duets. I knew both parts of some songs that he had recorded. So Leo played with the one part, and I played like the track "Stealing" off his Mudlark album. So we did a duet, and it was wonderful. And so I came upstairs to sign the paperwork. Came downstairs. Leo was gone, and I had put my finger picks on the piano in that room. My finger picks were gone. I'm wondering, where the hell are my finger picks? And it's Saturday night, and I've got to drive to Billings, Montana for a noon concert, a noon-hour concert in Billings, Montana. And so I'm driving across North Dakota on Sunday. You're never going to find finger picks in the middle of North Dakota on a Sunday. And so I had to play my concert in Billings, Montana with no finger picks. And that was the turning point.
How did that go?
I was awful. I was terrible. But I plowed through it, and that never would have happened if Leo hadn't, you know, flushed him down. And I asked him years later, I said, Leo, do you remember the time, and my source on this was John Grady, who went off to he became like the president of, I'm not sure which record company, is a big, huge record company in Nashville. I want to say CBS Nashville. So John became really successful, and he's the one who told me, he was down there when it happened, and he said that, yeah, Leo flushed your picks down the toilet. And I asked Leo after that, and he said, do you remember that? And he's so funny. He just kind of said, well, it was a long time ago. He just gave me a look. And you know, I have so much respect for him. You know, the look he gave me told me everything I needed to know.